Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. This is your host, Clash of AJ Gaming. We are back with another Playmakers Gaming video, and today is all about looking at one of the attacks from Erevos last week, and it's all about how to use the Siege Barracks at Town Hall 13. Now, there was so many replays from the war last week. This was one of my favorite attacks and a great use of how to use the Siege Barracks for you to get those triples. Now, a lot of people are currently using the blimp with the Yetis. I still personally believe that the Siege Barracks are more beneficial for you at Town Hall 13. And why do I believe this? I'm going to show you right now. Alright, now this attack is from Meter, and it is the mostly commonly used Yeti Smash with the Peckers and Yetis, and we got some bowlers, we got some ice golems just to create some freeze action with the single infernos. But this attack is more focusing on the placement of the Siege Barracks, which you will see very soon once we get into the replay. So to create a pathing, the Siege Barracks is going to be used very early, and it's going to be deployed at the 12 o'clock position. And what this is going to allow is create the pathing from the 12 o'clock all the way down to 3 o'clock. Now from the other side, to create the funnel and that whole path for the Yetis to go straight towards our town hall where a jump spell will be placed, there will be 2 Peckers used at about that 11, 10:30 mark. And what that is going to allow is the Yetis and the bowlers to go straight towards our town hall, as I mentioned, with the jump spell. But for these Yetis and bowlers to go straight towards, once these Peckers have been dropped, you need to create the pathing on the other side. Otherwise, then they're going to probably ignore that jump spell and just go around the base and completely wrecks the attack. So what's going to happen is there's going to be a hog dropped just to take away that mortar at 12 o'clock. Once that's taken away, the Siege Barracks will be dropped, and that allows the Pecker and the 12 wizards, which is absolutely insane, and they're going to go all the way down the base. And they're also going to have a Pecker, an ice golem, and a balloon inside the clan castle, which is inside the Siege Barracks. And that is why I prefer using or seeing the Siege Barracks used, because you get an extra 73 troop spaces for absolutely nothing, and they are all maxed. So if you got the level 4 Siege Barracks, you have maxed wizards, which you get 12, and 1 max Pecker. Plus you get your clan castle inside, so that's another 45 troop spaces. So that's a total of 108 troops in a siege machine. That is why I prefer that over the blimp with only 45 troops in there from the clan castle. And that's pretty much it for this attack. I'm going to show you the replay now so we can see the value that the Siege Barracks get from this attack, and why the 12 o'clock spot was chosen to create the pathing by using these Siege Barracks. Let's get straight into it. Okay, first of all, I do want to apologize. I did cut the top off this video, unfortunately, but the Siege Barracks do pop up there. But as you can see, the Peckers are going to be dropped. There's the jump spells, which is able to get the troops into where that town hall is and open a few more compartments and then move further in to where the Royal Champion is. But this is all about the Siege Barracks and the pathing. There's the 2 Peckers. They're going to take out the cannons. There is the hogs, and the Siege Barracks have been dropped right at the top. So as you can see there, right at 12 o'clock, that hog came, took out the mortar. The wizards are going to come down, and the most important thing is they're going to take out the air defense. So what this is going to allow is when the healers come in, and they're going to keep the bowlers and the Yetis full health, because the air defense is now taken out. Now the original Pecker from the Siege Barracks have been killed off. It's gone now, but as you can see, some of those wizards stayed alive thanks to that Grand Warden ability. Great value The earthquake spells are dropped straight in the middle there, which allows that whole troops to go straight into the middle, power straight through, take out infernos, scatter shots, the enemy queen. Now, as you can see to the right of the screen, there are still some wizards, and that P.E.K.K.A from the clan castle is still alive. There was a loon in there. That was a bit of a test loon to draw any black mines out, so they didn't get attacked by the healers, so the healers stayed nice and strong. But as you can see, look, there's nothing around that 3 o'clock section. So as you can see, from 12 o'clock all the way down to 3, and they're going to wrap around here, and this is why the siege barracks was the perfect siege machine to be used on this base. Now again, siege barracks are always going to be base dependent, but on this one it is a great scout by Mida, and that is why the siege barracks were used. And as you can see, the P.E.K.K.A is still alive, so literally it is going to take out almost say 50% of the outside of the base, so that helps speed up attacks, and it is why it only took 2 minutes 30 for this base to be tripled. And it is a great attack, really great scout, guys. So again, if you're using the Yeti Smash, or if you're using the hybrid attack, which I'm going to show next, siege barracks are a great choice for his siege machine. And again, what a great triple. The queen didn't even need to use ability, a great scout. And that's what happens when you have a compact base and a lot of stuff on the outside. Use the siege barracks, clean it all up, and that's going to help you get that triple and avoid a time fail. Alright, now this attack here is used by Hermes and is a different attack. It is the Queen Charge hybrid with the miners and the hogs. Now if you want to see a breakdown of this attack, Corrupt, who is another PMG broadcaster, he is going to do a video in a couple of days time and is completely break down this style of attack, so definitely wait out for that one and definitely tune in if I was you. Now this one's all about using the siege barracks here. Now let's wait and see what happens, as the setup for the siege barracks is going to be completely different compared to the first attack here. So instead of using them straight away to create the pathing, what is going to happen is the queen is going to charge in, take out the town hall. As you saw already, the royal champion came and got rid of that multi-inferno. Now here comes the clan castle. So what the aim of the siege barracks for this attack is going to be, as I said, slightly different, but still going to be effective at the same time, as this was another super quick triple. So here comes some baby dragons, and what this allows is going to keep the pathing of the queen to stay around the walls and not venture out. So if she does venture out, it's going to cost more time, and when the second phase of the attack of the hogs and miners, it could actually ruin their attack because the queen went out and didn't stay in and managed to get rid of bomb tower and the wizard tower. So again, this is how it's done. Now the siege barrack is just about to be dropped, but as you can see where the queen is, she's already got some baby dragons and some cleanup troops, so you don't need to use the siege barracks up around that 2 o'clock position. But what is the siege barracks is going to be used for this time is with the phase 2 troops of the hogs and miners. So what is going to happen is the siege barracks is going to be dropped around that 7 o'clock spot with the king, and what this is going to do is create the pathing for these hogs and miners to stay right in the middle of the court. And as you can see, the siege barracks exactly dropped around that 7-8 o'clock spot with the king. So as you can see, this is where the hogs and the miners are going to go in towards where the base is, and they're going to move towards the core. So again, this is a different way of using a siege barracks, and it's very, very effective. As you can see in here, the king and the P.E.K.K.A is going to take for some of those wizards. The wizards are going to take out that wizard tower. Now once that mortar's down, here comes some more hogs, and now because everything is already cleared, they're going to go straight into the middle, straight towards those defenses. This is an epic attack and a great way of using the siege barracks. So again, slightly different ways of creating a path. Now this path was created a little bit later for the phase 2 compared to the first attack, but as you can see, they're both very effective attacks, and this was a really super attack. Like again, the queen's full health, single infernos have got no hope for this attack. This hybrid is really super strong, but again, this is all about the siege barracks, and as you can see, 2 very, very effective ways. So guys, go out there, get some FCs, have some practice, use them. Like I said, the value you're going to get from the Siege Barracks compared to one of the other Siege machines, you're going to get those 73 free troops, which is really cool. So again, hit up your clanmates, get some free new challenges, learn how to create funnel and pathing with the Siege Barracks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned in a couple of days. As I said, Corrupt has got a really cool video in the works. Can't wait to see what that is. Good luck to everyone at CW over the weekend. I'll see you guys next week with another PMG video. And as always, happy clashing.